Welcome back, everyone, to Bedtime Talks with myself, Connor Kennedy, and Aiden Simmons. But today we have a special guest.
Tristan Lopez.
Nice to have you, Tristan.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Tristan, would you like to introduce yourself to the audience? Tell us about yourself.
About myself.
Yeah.
Obviously, as already said, my name is Tristan.
Yes.
I am friends with both of these individuals
Which
next to
major?
me. My health sciences pre-PT.
Where are you from?
I'm from Bellbrook, Ohio.
Bellbrook, Ohio.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, glad to have you here, Tristan. A little backstory about Tristan. When me and Connor first started Bedtime Talks in our dorm room, Tristan was one of the first people. Well, he was the first person
He was.
that won the host or a special guest on the show. So thank
Committed
you for
since
sticking
day
with us,
one.
Tristan.
That is true.
Yeah. He's our number one fan.
It just feels surreal to be here.
Big moment in Bedtime Talks history.
Hey, see how special this moment is for Tristan? Luke Fickle, this could be you.
It could. Did we tell them about that?
Yeah, we
one?
told him about Luke Fickle trying
Yeah.
to come on the show. And
Yeah.
he ghosted us.
Answer our email, Luke. Answer it. All right.
All right. So do you have anything special for us today, Tristan?
I've got a little bit of material that we could
We got some material?
discuss.
Let's
All
hear
right,
it.
Let's hear it.
First, let's talk about movies. What would you say your favorite movie is, Aiden?
My favorite movie is probably Good Will Hunting.
Really, I'd
Yeah.
say that's probably in my top 3. I love
Really?
Good Will Hunting.
Okay.
What about you, Connor?
I'm a big Tarantino guy. I like Django the most out of his
Django?
movies. Yep.
Very nice.
Speaking of Quentin Tarantino, I
Mhm.
heard
Yes.
something about you, Aiden.
What?
I heard you don't like the movie Pulp Fiction.
What?
I
Oh,
do not like the movie Pulp Fiction.
he was
That is
scarred.
true. That's true. Where'd you hear that?
I heard that from Connor, my roommate.
Not me, Connor.
That's
yeah,
interesting.
not this Connor.
Yeah. You know what? I'll stick with it. I do not like Pulp Fiction. All right, and I'll tell you the backstory behind it. So, I was just an innocent little 8th grader, staying up to a whopping 2 a.m. My friend sleepover, 2 a.m. Yeah, that's right, 2 a.m. And we played a lot of NBA 2K, played a little Madden. I think it's time to watch a movie, right? So we're going through Netflix, it's like, oh, what should we watch, right? And so we're just going through, and we see Samuel Jackson on the cover. It's like, it's Samuel Jackson. He was in Avengers. He's a funny guy. He says like the F word a lot. It's hilarious. It's gonna be a funny movie. So we say we should watch it. So we go into the movie thinking it's gonna be a comedy, right? It's not a comedy. It's messed up. The things that I saw as a 14-year-old think it was a comedy, messed up. And the fact that I kept thinking it was a comedy. I kept waiting for the joke to come in. Where's the joke? Oh, this guy's getting raped. Where's the joke?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, there's
Like when someone gets killed, you weren't like, oh, okay, this isn't a comedy. This is just a horrible. Now it's a good movie, but
I was
now
waiting
for
for
a
the
14-year-old.
punchline.
You wait
No
the whole movie for
punchline.
the
And
punchline.
me and my friend were scarred. We were scarred. We were in shock of what we saw. So no, I do not like Pulp Fiction.
There's
and
a little
I'm not
bit
gonna
of-
watch it again.
There's a little bit of conflict with that opinion. Our good friend Anthony, that's one of his favorite movies.
Really,
It's
Yeah,
a great movie.
he loves Pulp Fiction.
that's unfortunate.
He was very hurt when I told him that you don't like Pulp Fiction.
Well, I'm gonna have to deal with that. I stand by it. I don't like Pulp Fiction.
The question is Connor scarred? Does he like Pulp Fiction?
I don't think Connor's a big fan of Pulp Fiction.
I wonder
Man.
why. It just so happens that Connor Cirque, Tristan's roommate at the Deacon,
Yes, he is my
was
roommate.
the kid I was watching Pulp Fiction with. I think we were both scarred for life. We're both never gonna watch Pulp Fiction again.
I don't think Connor is as scarred as you are, but he did say he's not a big fan.
All right. Well, yes. There it is. The truth is out. All right. I like Quentin Tarantino. I'm just not a fan of Pulp Fiction.
Scared.
It's alright to be scared. Yeah, I'm scared. Yeah. What's your? Wait, you said what's your favorite
What was
movie
your favorite movie?
My favorite movie is probably either The Wolf of Wall Street or
That's a good one.
probably Forrest Gump is also
Forrest Gump.
It's definitely it was number 1 for a long time, but Wolf of
Mhm.
Wall Street might take the top spot.
Really?
Yeah,
That's interesting.
Forrest Gump's always right there in my heart.
Forrest
It's
Gump
like,
Yeah.
always hits. Yeah, I can always watch some Forrest Gump. That was a
Any
good
day.
movie.
hmm
Get your story on. Even though it's like, is that like a 3-hour movie? It's a long movie.
it's
but
like
Something like
2
that.
hours and like 45 minutes.
love it though. It's-
Yeah,
Yeah.
Even though it's not true, it's such a good story. I don't know. It's a great movie.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and it has like it almost fits in like every genre of movies.
Yeah.
Like it's a war movie, it's a romance movie, it's a comedy,
Mm-hmm.
action. It's all there.
Yeah.
That's actually, I didn't even think about that. It's every movie genre combined into one movie.
Mm-hmm. It has it all. And Tom Hanks is just a wonderful actor.
Yes.
He's a great actor. I got yelled at by the salad lady today at center court.
Really.
Yeah. So I got out of my one of my morning classes. It was like around like the 11 o'clock range where they stopped serving breakfast. So
Yeah.
I'm like, I guess I'm eating lunch. I wanted a salad. I didn't want pizza. I wanted a salad. So I go to the salad bar and like I guess she wasn't ready for me to start serving myself salad. So she's like, honey, you can wait, and like took the thing out of my hands.
She took it out of your hand?
She took it out of my
Wow.
hands.
Was
Yeah.
it like, did they have the saran wrap over all the food? And it's like-
Mm-mm.
it was open.
It was open and ready to scoop.
Why couldn't you? I'm so confused.
I was very confused.
Is
I was
this-
shocked.
Is this the same lady that said you look like a movie star?
No, that was at Market Point.
Okay. This is
I
at Center
think
Court?
the salad people at Market Point are much more enjoyable than the ones at Center Court.
Honestly, I think that might be what you get for eating salad.
I think so. It's karma.
I'm just trying to lay off the freshman 15, man. Respect it.
I haven't been yelled at, I think, in a few months. Like, first couple weeks, it was bad. I'd go up someplace, and it would be self-serve, but I would think, oh, they're going to serve me, so I'd kind of stand there awkwardly,
Yeah.
and then be like, hey, can I get this? Or like, it's self-serve.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'd come back to the same spot, but they would be serving us. So then I'd go to reach for it, and then I'd get yelled at because it's not self-serve, so they get mad at me when I try to serve myself.
Yeah.
It was I was traumatized for a few weeks.
Yeah. Just freshman things,
It's
though.
just
It's
freshman
just stuff that
things.
freshmen do. Freshman things are just, it's just like embarrassing stuff. Like if you're a freshman, you can't get mad at yourself for doing embarrassing things because that's what you do. It's part of your identity.
Mhm.
So it's what being a freshman is.
Are you a freshman if you don't do something embarrassing?
No.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, you have to.
I think we've all had those freshman moments at the dining halls.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like first week probably, I went to
Mhm.
Stadium View and I got a box.
Yeah.
And after they gave me my food in my box, I went and sat down with it.
Oh,
And that is a big no-no at Stadium View.
Yeah.
So I was told very firmly that was not allowed.
Wow. Here's my question. Why didn't you just get a plate when you at Stadium?
It was like my first or second time at Stadium
Okay,
View, and I
yeah.
didn't know how it worked.
That makes sense.
yeah, they
Yeah.
hand out the box like right when you walk in. They're like, take this box.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mm.
Let me hear, Tristan. Let me hear your. It doesn't have to be your most embarrassing, because I'm not trying to expose you. But what's a good freshman embarrassing story? I'm putting you on the spot here.
I'm not sure. I don't know if I've had anything like that's like really embarrassing.
Mhm.
I feel like I'm kind of lucky for that one.
Yeah.
What about you, Aiden? You got anything?
I have one. First day classes. I got lost going to English,
Oh man.
and it was just very embarrassing. Like I was like a lost little freshman asking like all these upperclassmen, "Do you know where this building is? Oh, I'm lost." And it started the rain, and
Oh no.
it was just awful. And I showed up, and I was wet, and I was late, so like everyone like looked at me when I walked in. It was
Uh-huh.
like
They give you
felt
that look.
self-conscious. Yeah. What? Okay, that's a pet peeve of mine. Why when like someone walks into the room, like everyone has to look.
I don't know. It's not like if I ever see someone walk in the room, I'm definitely gonna look at them just because someone walked in the door. I want to know who it is or what's going on. But I'm
Yeah.
not judging them. I guarantee though, me sitting there with a straight face staring at them, it probably like from their point of view, it looks like I'm judging them.
Yeah.
So
I just think we're all just curious individuals. We have to know what's going on.
I guess, but I don't know.
I would say even
It's
like
intimidating.
it is intimidating, and like whenever I have to do like public speaking, everyone just sits there, no care in the world. They don't have an expression on their face. And every time like I kind of get back into public speaking, I get terrified because everyone's just sitting there staring at me. I'm like, am I doing something wrong? No
Yeah.
one's engaged. Everyone's just
Yeah.
blank face. And then I realized that's what all the teachers and anyone who does public speaking must feel like, because I know I'm just sitting there.
Yeah, I'm just sitting there yeah, exactly. You have to realize that. You're totally right.
This the slant method. Let me give you guys some technique for, I guess, having your teacher like you in class and paying
Slant
attention.
method. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's
So
hear it.
it's sit up, lean forward. It's pay attention, which I know it's a P, but attention.
Pay attention.
Nod your head and take notes.
Take notes.
Do those 5 things.
Slant.
Boom. Slant. Easy.
What do you get? What do you get when you do that?
You get A's.
You get A's?
You get A's.
Nice.
Guaranteed for your money back.
Guaranteed get A's.
Yep.
Yes. If it doesn't work, if you don't get A's and you do all these things, Connor will give you $5.
That is not true. I will. I won't do anything, actually.
No.
I'll say sorry.
Say sorry.
We were talking about earlier. If anyone actually, listens to that and then uses it, and actually, I will give someone $5 if they use that method and they don't get an A, because that means someone took the initiative to pay attention to what I had to say and then use it. We were talking earlier that when someone recognizes us on the street and it's like, "Hey, you guys are the ones from Bedtime Talks."
Yeah.
That's gonna make my life.
That's
at
gonna
that
make.
point.
I agree. When someone that like I've never met before is like, "Hey, you look familiar. Are you on that super cool podcast, Bedtime Talks?"
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Can I get a picture? Can I get an autograph?" I'm like, "I made it."
Exactly.
Which I expect to happen in the next few weeks. But
For sure.
We'll see what happens.
We might have to stage that one, but it'll happen.
Nah. I have faith.
We're
gonna
stage
blow up.
things. Yeah, Tristan, someone might be walking down the street, recognize you, and be like, "Hey, you're the one that was on Bedtime Talks, the first host or first guest, the number 1 fan," and then people are always gonna remember Tristan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I would like to transition this discussion into a more important topic, and that topic is very important. I think we all need to talk about it. I think people get uncomfortable when we talk about it. It's a lot of tension in the country. We talk about this, and that is: do you stand up or sit down when you wipe? Connor, I've heard some news that you like to sit down and wipe. I'm personally standing up. Tristan, what is your?
I'm also a stander.
You're a stander.
I'm a stander.
Okay, I like it.
Okay, let's
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 hear
go,
your.
let's get a little recap.
Okay.
I'm a normal person. You guys are, I don't know what you guys are. You're not normal. It's who stands. You're gonna take the effort to stand up, and then you're just like in a bad position. Like, I mean, what happens when you stand up and you're looking around the stall and you can see people next to you washing their hands down.
How tall are you, Connor?
I'm sorry, I'm not 5'4", Aiden.
I'm actually 5'8", so.
Oh, it changes every day. It changes, but yes, like I don't know. I don't want to stand up and see people, or I don't want to. Okay, when I stand up in the stall, I can see over the top.
Okay.
And I don't want to do that while I'm trying to wipe and see someone. Can I make eye contact?
Well, just look straight
While my
ahead.
hand's down there.
I'm trying to look.
It's a little weird.
Okay.
And also, like, I don't want to have to take the effort to stand up, and it's like I feel like I don't have as much balance. If I'm sitting down, I have balance and control. Like I just don't understand standing.
Interesting. Tristan, would you like to rebuttal?
I feel like I stand because I have a fear that. Which do you go back to front?
Yeah, that's also important. Do you go back to front?
No, front to back.
Front to back. Okay.
Because I'm not gonna push.
Well, for how
front.
you do it, I would rather not risk touching the back of the toilet seat because
That's where you kind of have to lean. So it's like it's not like you're just sitting there, like you're going straight down your back. It's a lean. You're
I
like
think
on
it's
one
just too
thigh.
much effort.
One thigh.
Too much effort going
You're
into
standing all the
wiping.
way up.
And there's a perfectly justified reason for that, Connor.
Okay, let's hear it.
So, when you're pooping, right? Kids these days they're pooping on their they're on their phone while they poop,
Yeah.
right? So you can be on there for 10 to 15 minutes. You get distracted on Instagram, right?
Mhm.
So, what happens? You start to lose blood flow to your legs, right? Your legs start to fall asleep.
mm-hmm.
Then say you wipe the way you wipe. You kind of lean over and do your weird little thing,
Yeah.
right? All right. So then you stand up and walk out, and now you got a little fuzzy walk going. Your legs are fuzzy because you have pins and needles. Then you walk out really weird, and you wash your hands. You're like, You all right? So you stand up and wipe. It gives time for the blood to flow back into your legs.
That is true.
And then by the time you're done wiping, you can walk out normally. And you don't have fuzzy legs. That's why I'm
That's
a big
true.
believer in standing up.
I don't know. I will always wipe sitting. Okay, like when you stand, this is gonna get like more descriptive, but like your legs go together instinctively. Like I feel like it'd be difficult to wipe while standing.
Have you tried it, Connor?
I did it when I was a kid, but then I realized that's wrong, and
Mhm.
I should just be a normal person and sit.
Yeah. I also think that sitting down while wiping, I know you wipe from front to back, but what about people who write back to front? That's dangerous.
No one
That
does
is-
back to front.
I have
I've-
such
I've-
a bad
I've- I
fear
know
of
pe-
potentially hitting my hand hitting the water,
Yeah.
and that would just be horrible.
Are you afraid somebody's gonna jump up out of the water and grab you? Like, oh, it's got my hand.
Oh,
It's got
we
my
dropped
hand.
the mic. Yeah. All right.
I mean,
Whatever. Okay. I can obviously that Connor's not going to change his mind on this, so we'll just move on.
all
Let's
right.
move on.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. So is it going to snow, guys, or what?
It's
I
snowing.
was promised snow.
It is snowing. It was snowing when I walked over here.
It was.
It'll melt.
There was
tomorrow.
some-
Was. Yeah, but
flurries.
it's not sticking. I was promised like Antarctica when I came up here from Atlanta. I've yet to see Antarctica.
Did you get the bipolar weather that you were also promised?
Yeah. That's true. But I just want some snow. I want to be able to snowboard the class or something.
I mean,
Like-
I'm from Columbus, so we get a little bit more snow, but it's not like, I guess, nothing like Minnesota or anything. But from what I've heard about Cincinnati, it's kind of, you get a little bit of snow, then it's rain, and then it'll kind of freeze a little bit, and it'll just be gross all winter. So I feel like that's kind of what you're getting. It's just kind of being gross and rainy. I mean, you're from more Cincinnati area. I mean, Dayton's a little bit closer.
It's about halfway in between
Yeah.
both of them.
I mean, does Dayton get too much snow, or is it kind of more like Cincinnati?
If we get snow, we normally get a lot,
Okay.
but we never really get like an inch or two.
Mm.
Cool.
You got 5 more years, Aiden. You can pump the brakes a little bit. You'll get it eventually.
Yeah. Maybe. We'll see. The Earth's getting warmer.
The Earth is. You never know. I just saw something that I think it was like bumblebees were decreasing in population because of climate change or something like that.
Yeah.
It's like, I like bees. Save the bees.
Save the bees, man.
But I kind of want to stay warm in the winter and crank up the heat. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't think about the bees when I turn it all the way up to high.
Exactly.
Yeah, definitely.
You don't really care about the bees.
No, I don't really care about the bees. They sting me. When I was a kid, I got stung a bunch, and
Really?
it's like, what's the bee that doesn't? Do bumblebees? They sting, right?
Bumblebees
I don't think they do.
not
I don't think
sting,
they do.
No,
Is it honeybees that sting?
probably. To
Okay.
protect their nest.
Do bumblebees make honey?
I think they just bumble.
They just
I don't know.
bumble.
Yeah. I don't know if they.
They just bumble and bee.
Yeah, just they just bumble and bee.
Dude, why don't you just let the bees be?
Well said. Yeah. Tristan, do you have any other content you brought for us today?
Other content?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think I have a little bit of content left.
Let's hear it.
Let's hear it. See what you
So-
got.
As you guys say in every podcast, you talk about some mind-bending things.
Yeah.
Correct?
You
Okay.
say that.
Yeah, sure.
So I was doing some research, and I was just looking for some mind-bending quotes, like, which orange came first, the fruit or the color?
That's a good question.
I'm stumped.
Because did they name the color orange because like that's what color oranges are? Or did they name the fruit orange because it's the color orange? I don't know.
But because like they don't call a carrot an orange, even though it's orange.
Yeah, but what came first, the orange or the carrot?
I don't know. I mean, do you think like orange? Like, I mean, I know a lot of our language comes from Latin. Aiden
Mhm.
took Latin.
Yes, I did.
But I don't know if there's like they derived it from something, and like they have 2 separate meanings, but in English they just combined them.
I don't know. Tristan, what do you think?
I feel like the color had to have come first. Like
Why's that?
I don't know. I feel like we would just have all of the different colors before we would have all of the different fruits.
That's true. Like
This is very true.
coming from is it Mesopotamia? Is that the, or no, Pangea? Pangea.
Yeah.
That's the Mesopotamia. Isn't that the Holy Land? Something like that.
I don't know.
I can't remember.
Continue.
Anyways, Pangea. If they're like, you got some people chilling Pangea, they're gonna say, "Hey, look, let's call this orange." They probably didn't. They definitely didn't call it orange, but they had
Mhm.
the color. I doubt they actually had oranges. They might have, but I feel like the first people to come up with a term to describe orange didn't have oranges, or there's a good chance they didn't.
But why not name the apple red?
But maybe
There's
it's
different
'cause
colors of apples.
That's true.
I guess when you have I mean, if you go out in nature, you don't have too many things that are orange. If you just go walk around outside, other than people's neon orange sweatshirts they're wearing, there's not much orange. You don't just like walk down the street and see maybe actually I take that back. In
What?
fall, there's orange trees. All the leaves turn orange
Yeah.
and red.
Yeah.
That's kind of ruined my whole point.
That's all right. I don't know. I'm gonna stick with. No, actually, I agree with Tristan. I think the color came first.
I'm gonna agree. Color came first.
Color came first. That's interesting. But wait, so what about limes though? Come they didn't name them
Greens.
greens.
Everything's green though.
What other fruits?
But we do have the color lime green.
Oh, we do.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
man.
don't have a kale green or spinach green. Because no one likes kale and spinach.
No one likes
Isn't it-
kale and spinach.
Okay. I think did we talk about this? We did.
Yeah,
talk about
a
this
little
last
bit.
podcast.
Yeah.
Because who decides to eat kale because it just tastes like any other leaf?
Yeah. Who's the first person to eat kale? Was like, you know what? I can, put some balsamic vinegar on this thing and call it dinner.
I could just keep eating these leaves.
Well, anyway, whoever it was, they messed up.
Done messed up.
He
wrong.
done messed up. They could have chose a much tastier leaf, green.
Yeah. Well, we don't try new leaves. Why don't we try new leaves?
Why don't we?
Yeah, we should just be like, hey, maybe this maple leaf tastes good. Maybe I want to go try this birch leaf. We don't try new leaves. How do we know there's not other vegetables out there that might actually taste good?
You have a good point there.
There might be a kale that's good for you, but also tastes good.
Maybe. I think the only way to solve this is to, whenever you're walking to class, like each green thing you pass, you like take a quick bite to
Yeah.
see if it tastes good. And then, if it doesn't taste good, just keep moving on. If it does, take a few leaves to class,
Yeah, keep
ask your friends, ask your classmates. I don't know. Maybe we can find a better tasting kale.
Exactly. It's all about innovation.
Mm-hmm.
We engineer better here.
Yes.
Engineer better foods.
We also business better.
What's your guys' saying?
For
For business, yeah.
We don't really have one.
Oh, it's tough.
Yeah.
What about does PT or like the medical thing have anything?
I don't think we have
That's tough.
Wow.
like a
Huh.
slogan or anything.
I think our schools are good enough that we don't need a slogan.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, like our schools were the ones just got the brand new buildings this year.
This is true.
This isn't fair. We're bringing on an engineer next time
Yeah. I believe it's our
who
next-
also sits when they wipe.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Does Anthony fit both of those requirements? I think he does.
He does.
Anthony's coming up. Who is? I think Anthony should come on next.
Yeah.
Anthony's a cool dude.
Anthony's a friend of ours. He's an engineer. He's civil engineer from he lives at Dabney. He's a character. So we're definitely going to have him on here
Yep.
soon. What's been going on in the news recently? Have you guys
I mean, I think the biggest thing is Trump got acquitted,
yeah.
which just means that his impeachment trial, he was found not guilty.
Mhm.
I didn't really watch too much of it. I don't know much about it.
Which is really historic because that's this is the third trial for presidents. The first one was with
Nixon. Well, Nixon never went to trial. He
No.
was impeached though.
He resigned.
Or he
Yeah,
resigned.
he
He wasn't
said
even
that.
impeached.
before. Yeah,
Um,
it was
who was it? It was
I want to say Andrew Johnson. He was the president after Abraham Lincoln. I think that's his name.
I think it might have been Jackson. I'm not sure.
yeah, I think it was Jackson.
It wasn't Andrew Jackson.
Who's after
It was
Lincoln
Andrew
was
Johnson.
Buchanan. No, before Lincoln was Buchanan.
Yeah, after Lincoln though. I believe
That
it
was no, it was Grant. No, because it was the vice president. It was Andrew Johnson.
It was
You're right.
Andrew
Yeah, it was
Johnson.
Andrew Johnson.
Andrew Johnson,
Yeah.
and he actually got kicked out of office, I believe. They
Oh,
actually got
you-
him. And then it was Clinton, and now
Mhm.
Trump.
Now
So it's
Trump,
the
yeah.
third one.
Yeah. Then I saw the picture. Was it Pelosi that ripped up the paper?
Yeah.
Oh yes, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Which-
so what happened? What was that? Where,
I don't know how that's what I was
Just-
I
asking
honestly
you guys.
don't know. I just saw the video.
Yeah. Also, yeah. That just shows like what our generation's all about.
We just
We
want a
don't-
funny meme.
Yeah, we just want a funny meme.
Dang.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I was just too busy reading about the coronavirus.
Oh my God.
Coronavirus.
Yeah.
That's a thing. I'm not afraid of the coronavirus though.
I am.
I'm
Are
not
you,
afraid of it.
Tristan? Are you afraid of the coronavirus?
I don't think I'm afraid of the coronavirus.
Yeah. You're more likely to get the measles and the flu than you are coronavirus.
But I get the vaccine, so I'm
Yeah.
not an anti-vaxxer.
That's good.
Actually, I don't get the flu vaccine. I'm very adamant about not getting the flu vaccine. I
Mhm.
swear everyone that gets the flu vaccine gets the flu. I know my girlfriend specifically, she completely disagrees with me. She says that's wrong, but everyone I talk to, they're like, oh, I got the flu vaccine this year, and I got the flu.
Mm.
It doesn't make sense.
Hmm.
I don't know. How do you guys feel about the flu vaccine? I know
I
some
mean-
people feel strongly about it.
I mean, might as well get it. And then if you get the flu, it's kind of like a big ha-ha in your face. That's what you get. But, I mean, I don't think it's the only thing that'll keep you from getting the flu. Like, you can't go around not washing your hands and, just, basically not washing your hands, staying up all night, not getting sleep, not drinking your orange juice,
Orange juice, yeah.
and expect not to get sick. But also, if you don't take the flu vax, it's not the end of the world. Like, I don't think it's destined you're going to get flu.
I haven't had the flu in a few years, knock on wood,
Yeah.
and I haven't got the flu vaccine in a few years. So,
Mhm.
correlation? Probably not, but I'm going to keep going with it. So,
Okay. Tristan, what do you think?
Well, I personally have always gotten the flu vaccine, but I haven't
haven't?
gotten the flu, no.
okay.
Hmm.
But I'm also currently required to have the flu vaccine for my service learning that
Oh,
I'm
really?
doing at the moment. Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, soon there'll be a coronavirus vaccine. It'll just be like, oh, dude, I got coronavirus, man.
Oh, that's tough.
You're gonna be out for like a day.
Yeah.
That's what usually happens. And it's not that bad of a thing as Ebola. It's not as deadly.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
how deadly is the coronavirus? Is it like the flu, or is it worse?
It's more extreme than the
Okay.
flu, but like it's not that extreme. So I think, so with the Ebola, I believe, if you didn't have like the insane medical attention like that they had at the CDC,
Yeah.
they brought those people over. I think you had a 30 or 40. I think it was 30% chance of dying from Ebola,
That's crazy.
whereas the percentage is much lower with Corona.
Okay.
And it takes a longer amount of time.
It's not like you have to be instant, like on top of it to
Yeah,
fix it. Okay.
yeah, and I think a big thing with the coronavirus is I think people are looking at the wrong numbers, wrong statistics, in the sense that people are looking at the statistics of like new cases popping up in the United States, and
Yeah.
freaking out, but they have to realize that that's like all those are because of people like in China who were in China during the big outbreak and
Yeah.
coming back, and now they
Mhm.
have the case or they spread to someone else.
Yeah.
What the numbers that we should be looking at and concerned about to see if this is really going to be a big outbreak is how it spreads amongst people who are already in the States and spreads it to someone else.
Oh, okay. That makes
That's
sense.
yeah.
Hmm.
So that's the big number we should be looking at.
All I know is if anyone receives a text with a link about the coronavirus getting on UC's campus or any other college campus, just don't click the link. That's my advice to you. Take my word for it.
What happened, Connor?
I'm not gonna say. Just don't click the link.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Don't click the link.
Don't click the link. Yeah. And if it does get on campus, then just lick your doorknobs, drink
Yeah.
your emergency, and
Yeah, build
Get-
up your immune system.
get
It's
some
good.
sleep. Yeah. So yeah, that's why I'm not worried. I think we can easily avoid it. Yeah. Connor, you got any rants for us?
Not real. Okay, I've had a very busy week,
I have to.
so
Yeah.
a lot of homework. It's a school to back to the dorm to do homework, to eat a
Mhm.
little bit, to sleep,
Yeah.
and that's pretty much been my routine. So
Jeez.
I haven't had any irritating encounters with other people.
Huh.
It's gone bad. Every time I go through the doors now, I'm very specific about which door I walk through and which door I don't, because we talked about
Yeah.
an episode or two ago.
Yeah, we did.
We talked about which door you should walk through and how you should walk through the right door, because I know you walk on the right hand of the
we
hallway.
drive on the right side. Yeah.
So it makes sense. But now I'm very specific about it. And every time I walk through the door, I check to see if everyone else is walking through the right door. And when people don't, I judge them in my mind. And I think, what type of person are you that you're going to wait there for me to walk through the door so you can sneak in behind?
Those animals.
There's animals.
Those
They're
monsters.
monsters.
Wow.
No, I don't really have much to rant about. I'll have something for next week.
Yeah, that's
Um,
fine. We all have those weeks, busy
Yeah.
weeks.
It's been a good week, though, because, again, I haven't had anyone bother me or irritate me.
Besides the crazy door people.
The
right?
crazy door people. I think I'm the crazy door person because I pay so much attention to it.
Yeah, you should set up like a chair, like on the doors, is like, hey,
Hey, what you doing?
wrong door.
It's like the salad lady.
Yeah, the salad lady.
I'm going to stop them, shut the door.
Yeah.
This one.
Yeah, you should hold a workshop on how to properly go through doors.
That's what I'm going to do. That's going to be my, when I get my PhD or master's, whatever,
Yeah.
my, what's it called? You have to write a paper.
Thesis?
I guess that'll be my thesis. I know some people have to do studies.
Yeah.
My project is going to be, 1, informing people about the dining halls and the proper etiquette, and 2, I'm going to teach people how to walk through doors properly. Simple things, but I guess people need to learn how to do them.
Like it. Tristan,
Couldn't be like the door monitor or something.
the door monitor. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to create a committee under the student government,
Yeah.
and it's going to be the door monitors.
That could work.
Increase traffic flow through UC campus. It's not a big campus. We've got a lot of people there. So I think this is I'm gonna have to sell this to President Pinto.
Yeah. Well, Connor, thank you for your service and making sure we
help.
get people through the right side of doors. Big issue here on campus.
Mm-hmm.
Tristan, do you have any rants? From the
Speaking of doors,
Oh,
I was I
okay.
was going home today,
yeah.
and there was somebody walking behind me, and I opened the door for them, and like I'd say most people, they say thank you when somebody opens the door for them.
Yeah. Of course.
This individual just said K.
K?
When I opened the door for them, they just said K and nothing else.
What?
Hmm.
It's like when you're mad at someone, you send them
Yeah,
capital
K.
K, period.
Were they mad at you, Tristan? Did you make them mad before?
No, I didn't make them mad.
Huh. That's weird.
I'm shook by this.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, I was really confused.
I've never heard K before.
Yeah.
K. That's strange.
I-
Maybe they're just in a bad mood.
I feel like if I'm in a bad mood and someone does something nice for me, I'll either just mumble thank you or I just won't say anything. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
take the effort to say K.
K. Man. Sassy, too. That's sassy.
Maybe they're so flattered they were overcome by you just being a great guy that they couldn't think of something to say.
Yeah.
That sounds
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah.
logical.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah,
That's
that sounds
the only
pretty
conclusion.
logical to me.
I think they're intimidated. It's like, oh, wow, this good-looking guy. yeah,
Intimidated?
athletic.
I don't think so.
He's like, I don't know. We'll see. Well,
And
I
you
don't.
got anything to
I don't.
go off on a tangent? Yeah.
I don't. Like you, it's been a busy week and just trying to get through it.
Trying to
so-
survive.
Yeah. I think, I don't have anything else.
I guess that could be my rant. Lay off the homework.
Lay off the home. Yeah. Cut it out, teachers.
Cut it out.
Cut it out. It ain't a joke anymore, all right?
I didn't come here to school. I came here to sport.
Yeah.
That's about it.
You know what they say? School first, sports second.
That's a good one.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't have anything else. That's it for me.
Yeah, I think we've all had pretty busy weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But since we're kind of wrapping up this episode, I want to thank BTV and Bearcast Media for letting us use their studio.
Yeah.
Again, we couldn't do this without them. And also thank you, Stephanie Cox, for being the executive producer of the show.
Thank you, Stephanie.
And Eric Richmond and Jameson, of course.
Eric is actually behind the camera this episode because we had some technical difficulties. So thank you to Eric for that one.
And definitely shout out to our RA Beer who came all the way out here just to watch us. He's in there having a good time right now.
Yes. Yes.
So thank you, everyone. We really appreciate it. We already shouted you out, Jameson.
Hey, Connor. 2 holes, man. That's crazy.
2 holes, man. That's crazy.
And thank you, Tristan.
Yeah,
Thank you
really
for sticking
appreciate
with us.
it.
Yeah, thank you guys
throughout
again
it all,
for having me.
We're honored to have you as our first guest on Bedtime Talks, and looking forward to having you on in the future too.
Definitely.
Cool.
Have to make a second appearance.
Yeah. Fun fact.
Yes, give us
Yeah.
facts.
So the fun fact of this podcast: sunflowers, when they grow, they like to face the sun. Get some more energy. But when the sun's not around, they face each other. Isn't that cute?
That is very
Wow.
cute.
Yeah. Now, song of the week brought to you by Tristan. What is it?
Let's hear it.
The song of this week is gonna be "Chicken Fried" by Zach Brown Band.
I like it. That's a
I
good
like
one.
it.
Awesome. All right.
All right.
Well, we're shaking hands. All right. Here we go.
Good work, guys.
Good work.
Yep.
Good work. All right. Thank you for listening, guys. We'll see you next
Cold
week.
beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio. Well, I was raised up beneath the shade of a Georgia pine, and that's home, sweet tea, pecan pie, and homemade wine, where the peaches grow. In my house, it's not much to talk about, but it's filled when love is grown in southern ground, and a little bit of chicken fried. Cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio up. I like to see the sunrise, see the love in my woman's eyes, feel the touch of a precious child, and know a mother's love. It's funny how it's the little things in life that mean the most, not where you live, what you drive, or the price tag on your clothes. There's no dollar sign on a piece of mind, this I've come to know. So if you agree, have a drink with me, raise your glasses for a toast to a little bit of chicken fried, and cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio up. I like to see the sunrise, see the love in my woman's eyes, feel the touch of a precious child, and know a mother's love. I thank God for my life, and for the stars and stripes. May freedom forever fly. Let it ring. Salute the ones who died, the ones that give their lives so we don't have to sacrifice all the things we love, like our chicken fried, and cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio up. I like to see the sunrise, see the love in my woman's eyes, feel the touch of a precious child, and know a mother's love. Get your little chicken fried, and cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio up. I like to see the sunrise, see the love in my woman's eyes, feel the touch of a precious child, and know a mother's love.
said. So, get on the bus, ladies. Lock and load. Let's rock and roll.